Hey, fire sign, just saw the 10 of Cups. How are you? Hope things are good. 5 of Pentacles. Hope things are good with you. Sag, Aries, Leo, this is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. Yes, the spiritual business class starts on Monday. If you'd like to expand your spiritual gifts into your livelihood, how you might do that, teach you what I know about YouTube, which is a lot of personal knowledge around this kind of business. That's the thing I'm noticing is there's hardly anybody out there helping people who are in the spiritual realm on YouTube or in any way, shape, or form. So I wanted to make something that would be helpful to you. That starts Monday. It's a 6-week class. I will be giving away the recordings of the previous sessions because we're going to be adding a lot of stuff. Okay? So that link is below for you if you'd like that. I hope you like the morning messages. There's a special one tomorrow for all y'all, especially all y'all spiritual folks. Keep that a little secret till Saturday morning, okay? So let's see what's going on for you. In the extended, I'm going to use this new deck that I received, Angel Answers. Very specific, yes, no advice, and timing cards. So I'm going to use that. It was very cool in some of the other readings. Very interesting, the information it gave. Okay. Before I do this, see, interesting. Starting right off with that, right? You stay there. Let's get a couple of oracle cards for you to guide the process. Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. Dog spirit, be loyal. Be loyal to what you love. Deer spirit, bring a gentle touch. So it feels to me like your issues, your problems are really a thing of the past, but it's informing what's going on right now. So there's 2 ways to do that. You can learn from things that have happened and they have a positive impact on you and relationships moving forward, or they cloud your thinking because of fear. They shape your experience. They warp it. They, make it not clear. The dog and the deer are very sweet energy. Okay. So I feel like you are coming out of that, but you're also, you or this person coming into your life could be very sweet. I feel like somebody here is very jaded. Somebody here has had a lot of problems. And one of you is very sweet, maybe even naive. Okay? Maybe even naive. All right, you want to come out for sure. 7 of Swords in reverse. I like it when this card comes out in reverse. But the interesting thing is, it didn't come out as the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is truth, right? 7 of Swords in reverse is kind of like, yeah, I have experienced a liar, and I'm done with that. I'm resisting this kind of energy. Very open to truth only. So there's this edge of, yeah, I had a liar before, totally not into that anymore. Right? There's that edge to it. It's not just Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords would be more like, yes, I believe in honesty, transparency in relationship. This is like, oh no, I see you. Right? There's a difference there. I saw this in the shuffle too. Hierophant, King of Wands, baby. 2 of Cups. Whoop, whoop. All right, 6 of Swords, Star. I see Taurus. I see Aquarius. Knight of Swords. So it could be an air sign you're dealing with or a Taurus. 2 of Swords. Ooh. Saggy energy of the Knight of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Liking that too. Right? All due respect, this can be 2 things, right? Because everything in tarot has 2 separate ways. So we're doing these readings for the collective, so take it how it works for you. This can be resistance to someone who is too controlling, A lot of resistance in that card, right? It can also be a giving up. All right, a giving up and allowing someone to sort of run roughshod over you or something like that. I feel like this is like letting go of control, though. Okay, that's what this feels like to me right now. Letting go of control, because in the past there was a reason, okay, to be like this. There was a reason. There was a liar. There was a cheat. There was a malefic energy relationship, a relationship that needed to be learned from, right? Wasp spirit. Something hurt. And now, really just wanting to be open. You're definitely going to need to watch that Saturday morning message video. Wanting just to be open, moving away from something that was really hurtful. Hierophant, this person, this could be you or the other person. There's a lot of fire energy here. Could be another fire sign. So someone who is very spiritual, someone who is at the top of their game, someone who knows what they want, could be a little traditional, okay? There is a very nice opportunity for new love here. It feels genuine to me. It feels sweet, okay? Especially after the negative energy of the past here. I have a feeling that there is kind of like a teenager feeling to this. Moving a little too fast, are we? These are the two fast nights. The other two nights are slow. These are the fast ones. Aquarian energy. You also could be very open to this energy and not see somebody coming up behind you. All right. And that's what I'm talking about with protecting your energy. You might not see the ex, okay, coming up behind you. The ex could be a cheater because this Seven of Swords in reverse, not doing that again, right? Knight of Wands, all due respect to Sagittarius. The, really having, I feel like you both may have had this experience, okay? And you both are like, you know what? We're not doing that again. Not dealing with this kind of stuff anymore. And if this person's a fire sign, you're both fire signs, there's a certain amount of awareness of your own shadow in this reading. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm pretty awesome, but I know in the past I have been in situations where I might have lied to a partner. There might have been cheating going on in a connection. There's codependency, third party, narcissistic partners. All of that stuff had happened at one point. So now we're opening up to a healing of those things. This is a real kind of a call to action to do healing around any of those things, moving away from any of those things. Okay? No longer. This is doing shadow work. This is about seeing yourself very honest and clearly and seeing what has been blocking relationship for you. Instead of calling it out like, oh, they were a cheater, they were a narcissist, and all this kind of stuff. Yes, correct, true. But that's like the first, it's step 1A, okay? 1 and 1A. 1 is to embrace your own behavior in relationships and be responsible for that behavior. So, empaths, sweet empaths, all y'all, do have a tendency to attract narcissistic partners. It's like a perfect fit. And I have heard, and I got a note the other day from someone who was talking about Abraham Hicks, Abraham talking about how empathic is low vibration. And I'm going to put an asterisk on that because I feel like maybe that message didn't come through completely. The message is empaths, without healing, without protection, without learning the beautiful gifts of empath, being an empath, can attract this malefic energy. And it is really your responsibility as an empath to be able to learn how to protect yourself, to learn how to deal with that energy, to not get sucked into that anymore. Okay, so that is what this is about. In the past, all of these things have happened. Not doing it. Nope, I see you. Not doing it. Not doing that anymore. Okay, that's not a thing. So this person, there might be somebody coming along the path who is positive. Another fire sign or an Aquarian. I'll look at that in the extended. But there might be sort of an upside down feeling for you, like, oh no, oh my God, not again, not dealing with this again. The same person could come back, in which case those things, there's no healing in narcissist. That's not fixable. That's a personality disorder, okay? But it is a spectrum thing. So everybody has some in there. Otherwise, you'd never get out of bed, right? You have to sort of first house, see yourself and think of yourself. You have to do that. But without losing your empathy, without losing humanity. Narcissists are made. There are certain conditions that create that. And then it hardens, never to be fixed. They remove all empathy. There's a lot of discussion in the psychological world about, are they born or are they made? Nature, nurture, some combination of that. But it feels to me like there's a great opportunity coming toward you to work on this energy for yourself, to heal parts of you that need healing. Okay? So we're going to see if this person is the real deal or if they are someone coming in for a lesson. A lesson or for life. I will look at timing of this, and I will look at, these cards really show you whether this is, what this is. Is this worth it? Is it not worth it? But you're also going to have to trust yourself. Okay. All right. Link is below for you, fire signs. I'll see you over there for the extended and the link for the class, too. Don't forget that. All right.